Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to focus on the MICAT registration process. So this is going to be regarding MICAT 1 because MICAT is going to be conducted twice and it will be conducted in the month of December and then in the month of Jan. What will happen in Jan is going to be MICAT 2 and there will be a separate registration window for it. So today we are going to talk about the registration process for MICAT 1. So let's get started. So now we are on the main website of MICA. We will also give you a link in the description from where you can apply for the program. So you'll have to click on PGP, which is PGDM or PGDM-C application, and click on the apply online button. Now, once you do this, it is going to show you a couple of things. So there are 4 general links that they have given. The first is the terms and conditions and important dates. Please go through this before you begin the registration process. The second is steps for online application. So they have given a form filling guideline. We are also going to give you a document and you will find a link in the description through which you can access it. The third is going to be the registered login. So in case you have already registered, then you can click here to log in again. And then finally to register. Now, since I have not created the account, I'm going to click on to register and show you what are the next steps. Now, once you start registering, it is going to first of all show you the browser compatibility. I'm assuming that most of you would be using Chrome, so it should not be a problem. But just in case you're using Internet Explorer or the Mozilla Firefox, make sure that you have the version that they have suggested. After this, it is going to show you a privacy notice. This will tell you why your data is being collected and for what purpose it will be used. So your applicant name will be used for official communication. Same thing for date of birth. Mobile number will also be used for communication through call or SMS. And your email ID is going to be used for communicating with you through email. Again, you can simply close this window. Now we will actually start filling the form. So the fields that are marked with asterisk are mandatory. And to register to get your user ID and password, these are the things that you need to enter. So we start with the first one, which is salutation. And here the options are Mr., Miss, Mrs. and Doctor. After this, the applicant first name, middle name and last name. Your mobile number has to be entered. And please note that all the important communication will be sent to the mobile number. So ensure it is a valid Indian mobile number. That's what they have said. And the correct information is provided. Please don't change this number during the entire application process. You have to enter the same mobile number to confirm it. And after this, you have to enter the email ID. Again, this is going to be used for communication. Make sure that you don't change your email address through the entire application process. You have to re-enter email ID to confirm it. And after this, you need to sign a declaration. So declaration is simply just clicking on I agree, and then you enter the CAPTCHA. So once you complete the CAPTCHA process, you simply need to do submit at the bottom, and then you're going to get a confirmation on your mobile number and your email address. Using that, you will be able to log in again to the dashboard and complete rest of the form. So let's start working towards it. So as you can see on screen right now, this particular registration process is for fellow program in management, which is equivalent to PhD, or crafting creative communication, or for the PGDM/PGDM-C program that is there. And this is through MICAT 1. As mentioned in the earlier part of the video, the MICAT 2 registration process will be starting later in the month of November, and the application closes for that in the month of Jan. The exam will be conducted on Jan 20th. MICAT 1, however, is happening on December 3rd, for which the registration is going to close on 19th November. So now this is the first set of instructions that you have to go through, and then you start filling your personal details. So let me show you all the questions that are there. So in personal details, we start with date of birth. So there is a calendar icon and you can use it to select the date of birth. The age will get auto-calculated. The gender is something that you will have to select, followed by nationality and marital status. After this, you have to enter the name of your father, the occupation and academic qualification, name of mother, the same thing in terms of the occupation and academic qualification needs to be entered. And just in case there's guardian, you have to enter name of guardian, occupation and qualification. The name of the father and mother are mandatory fields. After this, you have to enter the correspondence address, starting from address line 123, state, city, and PIN code. Now, if permanent address is same as present address, you can select yes. Otherwise, you can select no and enter the permanent residential address. The same fields are applicable here as well, starting from line 1 to 3, state, city, and PIN code. Once you complete this, it is going to show you your mobile number that you had used to register and your email ID. Once you are certain that you have entered all the right data, you can move to the next step. You also need to enter an alternate email address and retype that alternate email address. You'll also have to give an alternate mobile number and retype that alternate mobile number. After this, there's a question which says other details. How did you come to know about MICA? So TV program, print advertisement, web advertisement, career guidance websites, and so on and so forth. There is an option which is coaching centers. So please make sure that you make that selection. Now, in terms of uploading your photograph and signature, you have the next field where you have to upload your photo and your signature. Now, let me click here to upload and show you what is the specification that they have given. So this says that upload your recent passport size photograph. The maximum size is 80 KB and the file format that are supported are JPEG and JPG. After you successfully upload, if you browse and upload again, it will overwrite your previously uploaded document. So upload your photograph. Once you're done, you can close this. And similarly for signature, you have to click here to upload. For signature as well, the maximum file size is 80 KB and the format that is applicable is JPEG or JPG. In case you're not able to reduce the size of your photograph or your signature, use a website called picresize.com and give the specification, which is the maximum size limit, and it will give you your file size within that limit. So you can use it, upload your photograph and signature, and complete this part of the application. So the next part is academic details. Here we start with the 10th standard. Now there are two things to keep in mind. One, that all letter or number grades should be converted and expressed as percentage only. And the second thing is, candidates in the final year of graduation should indicate the percentage obtained in the second or third year examination. So you're not supposed to include cumulative grade or cumulative percentages by considering first, second, and third year. So you can enter second or third year examination, and that is going to be sufficient. So for 10th, you have to start with year of passing, percentage of marks, school or college, then address of school or college, city, PIN code, and board or university. The same fields are applicable for 12th standard details as well. And then we come to the next part, which is graduation details. So the graduation details have similar fields. The only thing different is, of course, whether you have completed your graduation or you are pursuing your graduation. So you have to make that choice first of all. And after this, you have to enter your stream, year, percentage of marks, the name of the college, the address, the city, the PIN code, and the board or the university. Once you are done with this, if you have any master's or postgraduate qualification, you can enter those details as well. So have you completed your PG degree? You can make the selection that is applicable to you and enter the details. After this, if you have any additional degree that you want to talk about, you can enter that as well. And for employment experience details, which is your work experience, the question is whether you have WorkX or not. Now, if you select yes, it is going to ask you that update your work experience till March 31st, 2023. So you're supposed to do calculations that if you were to continue working in this particular job that you have right now, as on March 31st, what is the number of months of experience that you're going to have? So in serial number 1, you can click on this and it is going to show you the name of the organization, the designation, nature of work, period in months, the salary that you get, and the industrial sector. If you want to add a new row, you can always do that. If you don't have any work experience, you can simply select no here and move ahead. Once you're done, click on save and next to move to the next step. Now the next part is entering your CAT, ZAT, and the GMAT details. So in case you're planning to apply for FPMC or CCC, then you don't have to fill any of these details. But I'm believing that a lot of you are here for the PGDM or PGDM-C application, for which a test score is mandatory in addition to the MICAT. So here you'll have to make a selection whether you're going to submit your CAT, ZAT, or the GMAT score. So you'll have to specify by clicking on yes or no. So let's say, for example, I'm going to take both CAT and ZAT. I can select both of these. And then once I have the scores, I can come here and update it. So CAT, ZAT, GMAT details, once you have those scores and the registration numbers, etc., then only select checkbox and update the information. You can update your CAT, ZAT, or GMAT scores by 16 Jan. So you will still have time to update your score and the registration number and all those details. So this part of your form is going to be editable later as well. So you'll definitely have to take either the CAT or the ZAT or the GMAT in addition to MICAT if you're applying for PGDM and PGDM-C. So please keep that in mind, make the appropriate selection, and once you have the result, you can come here and update that. The next part is entering details of the program. So here the question is, do you want to apply for MICAT 1? So definitely you'll be selecting yes as the answer to that. And once you do that, it is going to show you MICAT 1 for PGDM/PGDM-C, and please select the program for MICAT 1. So here we recommend that you select both of these programs, and for priority, you should be choosing PGDM-C as the first priority and PGDM as the second priority. So that is the order that you should be following. The next is choice of centers for the MICAT. So you can give different preferences, and here the first preference city name, second preference, and third preference. So you can give 3 preferences for city in which you need to take the test. Now, if you're shortlisted for GEPI, indicate your choice of city. So where you are supposed to take your group exercise and personal interview. So you can give preference for that. The options are Ahmedabad, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata, and Mumbai. So similarly, for if you're shortlisted for GEPI, indicate choice of city. Second preference is something that you will have to give. So 3 preferences for the test city and 2 preferences for the interview city. So that is something that you will have to give at this point of time. And once you're done, click on save and next. And now we have the last step remaining, which is the payment. So here it will show you that you're paying for MICAT 1. Click on I agree and press submit button. So you click on I agree, it will show you the amount to be paid. And then you complete the CAPTCHA and then complete the standard payment process that you would have done for other exam forms. So that completes the entire form filling guideline video for MICAT. We hope that you have found this useful, and in case you're not subscribed to the channel, please do it right away. So thank you so much for watching. Wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys in the next one.